I guess how soon do you think we could be back at full employment? And I know full employment can be a little fuzzy. What exactly is that? But let's just say maybe regain all those 5 million jobs that we're still trying to get back, that were lost during the pandemic. Do you think we'll get
Well,
there next year?
I definitely, I mean, so here's the thing. I was about to say I definitely think so, but I'm going to caveat that because again, it all hinges on whether or not we have a new variant of the virus or something changes, right? So given the caveats of the things that are not as controllable, I think we are certainly on that path. And if we think about again where we were a year ago, where forecasters expected us to be today, we are in way better shape than people expected. So the unemployment rate is much lower. We've seen, improvements in growth that people didn't expect because of the steps. I think in large part because of the steps we've taken to contain the virus and to make sure that businesses and families could make it through this crisis more intact than not. But I do think that looking forward, we've got to get all those folks back to work, everybody who wants a job back into the labor force, back at those jobs. That is going to require that workplaces are safe, that people feel confident, both engaging in economic activity and doing their jobs. And I think we've made a lot of progress there. Certainly, getting those vaccines out there helps a lot. But I mean, the other thing I will just add before I hand the baton back to you is that in your question, I think a lot about the kind of charts that we do that show the recovery from various recessions. And the recovery from the pandemic recession has been much steeper, right, in terms of the pace of job gains and how fast they've come back. And I think that is actually a quite remarkable achievement. And it is because we acted so quickly and we made sure that as we had to put the economy on ice, we gave ourselves the tools to pull it back. Now, granted, it hasn't all been smooth sailing, but certainly we are in a pretty good place. And I think that indicates that we're on a good path moving forward. One last fact I'll add is that we have seen record high investment in capital expenditures, which is a signal that out there businesses are seeing opportunity to invest and they're investing in things that are going to improve productivity. That's all good for the economy. And then again, we need to pass this bill back better. That's really going to be good for the economy.